What's cracking, baseball fans? Welcome to the channel today. So, there is actually news on back-to-back days. What?
Son of a bitch.
If you're new to the channel today and you're looking for more baseball insight during this downtime, feel free to subscribe down below. If you like today's video, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down, and please leave a comment at the end. So according to Jeff Passan and Kylie McDaniel of ESPN, Major League Baseball and the Players Association are working on when the season should start, how the players' paychecks should be given out, when the postseason should be played, and where the postseason should be played. Personally, I think as long as the curve is flattened with this whole pandemic, then I think baseball needs to come back. From a business point of view, you want your season to be played. You're losing out on a ton of money. I know that's not the most important thing right now, but from a business point of view, you want your season to be played. You want those ticket sales. You want those jersey sales. You want all of the hot dog sales. You need that from a business. And all those stadiums, they're losing out on money. And again, I know that's not the most important thing right now, but eventually you're going to have to look at it from that point of view. And then there's also all the people that work in the stadiums, that work at the concession stands, that work all throughout the stadiums that don't have work right now. They need to get back to work. So many of them are probably unemployed right now. They need to get back to work as quickly as possible so they can make a living for themselves. From a player's point of view, baseball is your life. You want to get out there, you want to play, but that is also your job and you want to make money. And from a fan's point of view, you want baseball back. So getting into when the season should start, or even if a season should be played, I've been reading a lot of comments saying just cancel the season if you're going to start it in late June or early July. Why? Why cancel the season? I completely disagree with this. If a season were to start in July, hey, I'm okay with that. Give me baseball. I'm a big fan of this game. I want baseball back. Granted, again, this whole pandemic needs to be flattened. It needs to be safe to go out there. It needs to be safe for these fans to interact with each other. So if that means that you're shortening your season to 130, 140 games, and the season would extend into the colder months like November and maybe even December, then fine. I'm okay with that. Just give me the game back. That's all I want right now. And I think that's what a lot of people want right now. People are cooped up in their apartments. They're doing nothing but push-ups and sit-ups. And this is an awful time right now. Give me baseball back. So let's talk about the postseason possibly being played in colder months like November and maybe even December. So in that case, you would have to have those games inside of a dome and or in a warmer climate such as Florida or California or maybe even Atlanta. I've been reading a lot that fans don't want that either. Why play postseason in a neutral site where you're taking the home fans out of it? But you know what? That doesn't bother me so much. The main example is the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is played at a neutral site every single year. So if the World Series was played in a neutral site one year, I'm okay with that. Imagine a scenario where you'd have to bid to host the World Series, where cities such as Tampa Bay, Miami, Atlanta, where they could bid to host the World Series. That would be amazing for those cities. The Super Bowl goes through a bidding process. WrestleMania, one of the biggest events of the year, goes through a bidding process. I think it would be fine for just 1 year. One thing to consider, if the postseason were to go into November and possibly December, it would be interesting to see how Major League Baseball would handle a shortened off season, because most likely if a season is going to go into November and December, that off season for after is definitely going to be shortened. In the end, if baseball starts late, if the postseason starts late, if the postseason goes into November and December, and this is just a one-off thing and everything goes back to normal next year, I am completely okay with it. I want baseball back. You want baseball back. The old lady outside walking her Yorkshire Terrier wants baseball back. We need baseball back. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Do you think it's okay if Major League Baseball has a shortened season? Do you think it's going to be okay if baseball goes into November and December? Do you think it's fine if a neutral site hosts the World Series? Tell me everything you think down below in the comments. If you like today's video, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. And if you are looking for more baseball insight during this downtime, then please subscribe down below. As always, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.